it's time to dive into my childhood once again and talk about another cartoon that I used to watch all the time growing up as a kid. And that cartoon that we're going to be talking about today is Rocket Power. This show was a lot of fun, and I have so many memories surrounding the show when it came to me always watching it on Nickelodeon when I was growing up as a kid, when it came to watching it when I was home, when it came to watching it when I came home from school, things along the lines of that. I just want to share my overall thought process surrounding Rocket Power. So allow me to do exactly that right now. So I've been wanting to chat with you all about Rocket Power for quite some time because it's one of those shows that totally defined my childhood. If you haven't seen it, Rocket Power is this animated Nickelodeon gem that kicked off back in 1999. It's all about these four friends, Otto, Reggie, Sam, and Twister, living it up in a beach town called Ocean Shores. For me, it's the ultimate snapshot of kids just tearing it up with skateboards, surfboards, and rollerblades. Basically anything with an edge. The way I see it, the show's got this killer mix of action and friendship. Otto's the hotshot leader who's always chasing the next big stunt, and his sister Reggie's the one keeping it real with her brains and attitude. Then there's Twister, the goofy dude always pointing a camera at their chaos, and Sam, Squid as they call him, who's the new kid figuring out how to roll with the crew. I love how every episode's got them tackling something wild, whether it's a gnarly wave or some backyard ramp they slap together. Ocean Shores itself feels so alive to me. It's this chill coastal spot where the gang's always hitting the skate park or grabbing fries at Raimundo's Shore Shack. Their dad's place. It's got this endless summer energy, like the 90s bottled up in a cartoon form. I can picture them cruising around, stirring up trouble, and laughing it off. For me, Rocket Power is all about that vibe of being young and free with your best pals. Sure, the sports are front and center, and they're awesome, but it's really about how these four stick together through everything. It's the kind of show that makes me wish I could jump in and join them for a day of shredding. That's what it's about in my book. Alright, so why did Rocket Power hook me and so many others? First off, just keeping it plain and simple, it was just plain fun to watch. Those bright colors and fast-paced scenes like Otto nailing a kickflip or Reggie carving a wave made me feel like I was part of the action. Growing up, I wasn't some pro skater or anything, but the show made me want to grab a board and try something crazy anyway. That energy was infectious. The characters are a huge part of why I loved it too. They felt like real friends I could have had. Otto's got that bold streak I admired. Reggie's take no crap style was pretty cool. Twister cracked me up every time, and Sam, well, totally got his whole new guy awkwardness. They messed up sometimes, argued a bunch, but they always came through for each other, and that's what kept me glued to the TV. They were like my crew, even if just on screen. Then there's the whole vibe, the music, the slang, all of it. That surf rock soundtrack still gets stuck in my head, and I can't help but grin when I hear them throw on words like shoobies or rad. It was so tied to that 90s and early 2000s feel, For me, it was like the show spoke my language, and I bet a lot of kids felt the same way back then too. I think people enjoyed it because it was this perfect escape. It wasn't trying to teach me some big lesson or get all serious. It's about chasing thrills and hanging out. Every time I flipped it on, it was like a mini vacation to Ocean Shores. That's why it hit so hard for me, and I guess that's why it clicked with tons of other fans too. So let's talk about how big Rocket Power was back in its day. It dropped in August 1999, right when Nickelodeon was already ruling with stuff like SpongeBob and Hey Arnold. But I remember it standing out. I It ran for 4 seasons, 71 episodes total, which I double checked, and I swear it felt like everyone I knew was into it. After school, it was one of those shows I'd race home to watch, and my friends were the same way. Hype wasn't just on TV either, it spread everywhere. I had buddies who'd lose hours playing Rocket Power, Beach Bandits on PlayStation, or Team Rocket Rescue, and don't get me started on the merch. I saw Otto's face on backpacks and t-shirts all over the place. Nickelodeon even rolled out a few TV movies like Race Across New Zealand, which was huge for me and my friends. It was clear the show had some serious legs. I think it caught fire because it matched that late 90s extreme sports boom perfectly. Tony Hawk was blowing up, the X Games were a thing, and here comes Rocket Power with all of that same energy. It wasn't the biggest Nick show ever, SpongeBob probably takes that crown, but it had its own solid crowd. For me, it was a total staple of that era, always on in the background of my childhood. Looking back, I'd say it was pretty darn popular for what it was. 4 seasons is no joke, and those specials kept it alive even longer. It hit at just the right time, riding that wave of kids like me who were obsessed with anything fast and fearless. Rocket Power was everywhere for a while there, and I loved being there along for the ride. So those are my overall thoughts when it comes to Rocket Power when I used to watch this cartoon all the time on Nickelodeon. And I'm glad I was able to cover this show finally on the channel because this is one of the cartoons that I hold close to home when it comes to a lot of the memorable experiences that I had with it. It was just one of those shows that I could always put on and just relax and just have a fun time seeing all of these guys go on their adventures when it came to all of these different episodes we had, the specials, the movies, etc., so on. It was just a very fun experience overall when it came to the journey that I had with Rocket Power. So other than that, that is all I have to say about Rocket Power in this video. So I'm very curious to hear how you guys feel about Rocket Power. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Do you guys have any memories of your own that you guys want to share with me when it comes to your experience with Rocket Power, or just anything else in general you guys want to say about the show? Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys enjoy the content, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you guys want to follow me on my social media, be sure to check out my X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All the links are located in the description below. Be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I'm dropping a video on the channel. But other than that, I hope all you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be, if it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.